Welcome back. The market isn't really going anywhere, but we continue to put the spotlight on the Adani Group of stocks. They're all down. Let's just pull them up. Transmission, Total Gas, Green, most of them are down. The one that's the best of the lot today is Adani Ports. It's down just about 2%. Thereabouts. A lot of these stocks opened, slightly positive, and then the deep gashes started coming in immediately at around 9:15 or so. Let's see if we can go across to Nimesh, because he has been going through the latest notes that are coming in, a lot of the brokerage commentary on what the pledge situation is like. Remember, the Adani Group has constantly reiterated that there are no pledges in case of Ambuja and ACC. But right now, we're concentrating on the promoter pledges on the group companies, the Adani Group companies themselves. Nimesh, which brokerage are you looking at and what are they saying?
That's it, Surbhi. So Bernstein has put out a note after the company announced that they've withdrawn the FPO, and they've looked at both the angles, which is the bond of Adani Group and the pledge shares of the Adani promoter families. Now, I'll just look at the pledge positions of the promoter group, and they've classified across three categories. One is as of 31st of March 2020, which is the pre-COVID level. Then as of company's announcement per se, as of 31st of December 2022, and the fact that after yesterday's sharp fall, what could be the additional pledge required to gross up for the kind of market cap erosion which we've seen in the Adani Group stock. So let's start with the Adani Green first. If you look at the Adani Green, this is the bar, right? As of March 2020, the promoter pledge as a percentage of promoter holding was 13%. That fell to all the way down to just 4% as of December 2020. Now, after the fall we've seen in this group stocks, that is now inched up to 8%. That's the general calculation that Bernstein has put out after yesterday's fall. Similarly is the case with Adani Power as well. They don't have the data of March 2020, but as of December 2022, the pledge position was 25%. After the sharp fall, that is now inched up to 39%. Look at transmission now. There has been a sharp fall in the promoter pledge of Adani Transmission in the last few years. So in March 2020, it was 54%. It fell all the way down to 7% in December 2022, and now it has inched up to 7%. That's the assumption that Bernstein is making. Similarly is the case with Adani Enterprise as well. And this is the most important of all the stocks, because that's been in the news. The FPO got withdrawn. The promoter pledge at one point in time was 50% in March 2020. That has fallen down to just 3% in 2022 of December. And after the sharp fall that we've seen in the stock price, it has inched up to 5% is what Bernstein is expecting. Similarly is the case with Adani Port as well. It has fallen from 58% in March to 17% in December of 2022. And now after the big cut that we've seen in the stock price, it is inched back to 30%. So that's the promoter pledge that we're talking about. It has already fallen sharply from the March of 2020. But after the sharp fall in the stock prices, of course, post the December data is what they've officially disclosed to the exchanges. So from December, because of the sharp fall in the last 2 months, the pledge holding would have gone, or assuming that it can go up, because they'll have to either pay up or top up the shares, right? So that's the overall feedback as far as the pledge is concerned. And as you rightly pointed out, Surbhi, this is only for the other group stocks. The company has actually gone on record saying, as far as Ambuja and ACC is concerned, there is no pledge, so they don't need any further top-up of shares or top-up of money as well to protect those pledge shares. So as things stand, there is going to be a hike in the pledge shares of the promoters of Adani Group because of the sharp fall in stock prices in the last few days. Okay,
Nimesh, that's very, very helpful. I think that chart really it's a good at-a-glance snapshot of where the promoter pledges right now stand. So. It's not so much in Adani Enterprises, and that's the big one to keep in mind. Adani Power is where the pledge, according to Bernstein, again, that's the important caveat. According to Bernstein, right now it is highest in Adani Power among the group companies, and the next highest is in Adani Ports. Again, this is Bernstein
and it's
data.
Quite seminal, the way they've brought it down over the last 2 years, right? Look at the chart between March 2020 and December 2022. So if it wasn't for the fall, the pledge of the Adani... Yes, go ahead.
The other way to read this is also the pledges gone down from March 2020 to 2020
because
there's been a big run up in all the stock prices, whether it's green, transmission, power, all have been a big move. Yeah. So hence that's been the reason why they've been able to cut down the promoter pledge as well in all the group companies.
Okay, thank you very much, Nimesh. That was very, very interesting. But now we've got a corporate conversation waiting by